Good evening, everybody. It's May 17th, Panama City Beach, Florida. Stay in your lane with Nicko, Julie, and Crimson live tonight, and welcome. We're glad you're here listening to with us.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, I was just looking at my phone. I was like, is it? My phone said Friday. I'm like, there's no way Friday's Thursday. And I realized it.
No, I said it that way just to mess with you.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks.
It worked.
At least I don't have to wake up till 3:55 tomorrow
There
afternoon.
you go. Nice long nap there, buddy. You deserve it.
I wish I didn't have to get up till 3:55 tomorrow.
Can we not? We can do that.
Yeah, we could
Sleep till
not.
4 o'clock. No. Yeah. Maybe
No.
not.
Are you kidding me? You know how many times that door would be knocked?
You really think you'd be able to stay away that long?
No, no one would.
Not
Nobody
gonna
would.
happen.
Not in this lifetime.
Not gonna happen.
No.
I was the most popular person on the campus today, I believe. I was knocked, yelled at for 33, 43, 53 times a day. Nicko, Nicko, Nicko. And then I became a psychologist by the end of the day.
Oh, well, yeah, I get that too.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing.
But not as much as you do, probably. Because you're easy to talk to, I would think. I would think. And, you know, it's like the bartender. I mean, you know, if I'm staying in a place and I'm probably never going to see you again, I can tell you all my troubles, and you just sit there and listen and smile and say, I understand. And then you would go away and no one would be the wiser. Yeah, I bet you
And
get
he'd
a lot
be
of that.
worn out by the end
Yeah,
of the day.
you know, no
That's
wonder
pretty
you're...
much the way I am right
Worn
now.
out.
Pretty much the way I am now, you know?
Well, let's say that'll be $50, please.
Yeah, right. If it was only that easy. Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, you know, it's an interesting task that you have to go through the day and listen to people, and yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Because they're right there in your face.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
you
just
don't.
turn and walk away.
You know, I can't.
I have that luxury,
I
though.
know.
You don't.
Yeah, I used to be able
You
to.
drive away.
I used to be able to walk away and just leave him there, and now it just doesn't work anymore. Everybody just disappears, and I turn around and I look, and it's just like this
You and
lonely
one other
statue
person.
sitting there by themselves, you know.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Everybody deserts you.
It was-
You and that one other person. I'm like, I've got to go. Sorry.
And it's without a doubt nothing important to me. Yeah, really, I can't really do
I
anything
know.
for him.
Yeah. Well, I had.
It never really
It
is.
seems like the women
You
do
know.
that with me. A lot of the women seek, the younger women especially, would seek me out. And I'm like, who am I, mommy dearest? I mean, they would seek me out and
Well,
tell me
no,
all
if
their
you was
problems.
mommy dearest, you'd be beating them with coat
Well,
hangers.
that's true. I wanted to.
Well, I start carrying a coat hanger around.
I might do that. But I meant,
Feels like an aggressive night tonight. doesn't it?
It
No,
might be.
they would tell me all their problems, and like I could do anything about it. I'm like, I understand, and I sympathize, and I'm sorry, and I wish I could help, and I'm like,
But there's not a damn thing I can do
right,
about
and
it.
I don't have time for this. I'm too busy.
Shut the puck up and go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does get to that point.
You're
though.
my only
Well, it
friend.
will.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
believe it.
you're my only friend. I'm like, I'm really not your friend.
Well,
I mean-
I haven't had that started at work yet,
Oh yeah, you're gonna get
but
it.
I'm sure it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little bit of it, but not much. But I'm sure it's going to get worse.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna get that part of it. But you know,
Oh, yeah.
you're.
There's a fine line. Good.
No, you go ahead. Please.
There's a fine line in between, managing and friend. You can't. You know that. You know this. I mean, you can't be your friend and your manager at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You
not-
have to-
I'm not
you
none of
can't
them's
do
friend.
both. Right. Right.
I
yeah.
can't be.
Yeah.
Well,
I have
You
to be. I have to be their
empathetic,
manager.
but you can't be.
Right. I'll be empathetic, but I'm still their manager. I'm
Right.
still their boss. I can't be their friend.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
That's why I don't go out drinking with none of them. I don't go
Right.
out and party with none of them.
Right. You can't. Yeah.
You know.
No.
And the boss that I had before, until I hit the manager level, he didn't do that with me.
I'm sure not.
Now, once I hit the manager level, he was okay with it.
Right. Right.
But before that,
Right, 'cause
and he
there's a-
wanted to, but he wouldn't do it.
There's level
You know,
a
it's
level
a,
of
it's
respect.
a line that he drew
Right.
that he wouldn't cross because,
Respect. I think.
well,
Or too friendly. Too.
if you get too friendly, you have the appearance of conflict.
Right.
And you don't want to have the appearance of conflict.
Yeah.
Even if there isn't any.
Right.
The appearance of
Favoritism
conflict,
or- right.
then you've gone too far. So you have to draw a fine line between, how you handle yourself and what you do and who you do it with.
Right.
It's like if I had any of my relatives working for me, that'd be a huge conflict of interest, just because they're my
Favoritism,
relatives.
Right.
Even though I treat them like the rest of my employees.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And maybe not as well.
You know.
Depending on, no.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
wouldn't
kidding,
be.
not you.
I would treat them like an employee.
I know.
But the appearance of a conflict of interest is there, so
Right.
they, you know,
It will always
the
be
company
there.
that I work for does not allow it
Yeah.
if they know about it,
There's-
Yeah,
or if there's, you know, me and my cousin work together.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the one that got me the job,
Right, that's family.
you know,
Yeah, yeah.
but we didn't tell anybody we were cousins, and the only person that knew was our boss, and of course, it eventually everybody found out,
It got
but
leaked.
there was no
Yeah.
problem.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, it's not
You
your
know.
brother and sister.
Well, but we were peers.
Yeah.
You know, and then once I got promoted, I wasn't in that store; I was somewhere else, and then he
went somewhere
ended
else,
up
yep.
losing his job.
right, I was gonna say
and-
that was not that's a good
And the
So,
rest is
yeah.
history.
Yes.
Actually,
As I
And
say.
you're right. The rest is
he wrote
he
his own
hit
history.
me. He hit me up today.
Well, I know he did. I remember you saying that. He wanted
Wanted me to
to
come over to the house and grill. I was like, dude, I'm grilling here. I got steaks to grill.
Yeah.
We had steaks for like
And
dinner
yes,
tonight.
thank you so
Oh,
much,
yeah, man.
Crimson, for the
And-
wonderful steak dinner
and
he took us.
He's
took
like,
us great
you
stuff.
didn't come over for Thanksgiving. You didn't come over for Christmas. Well, there's a damn good reason.
Yeah,
Think
right?
about it, buddy.
Now wait a minute.
No.
Now is this the guy that you lived with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we went to pick up the pig, right?
Yeah.
Oh. See, now I got it all put together.
Yeah.
No wonder why you moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. Last
Oh, I
time-
didn't move. He kicked me out in one of his drunken stupors.
Well, that explains.
That.
Exactly.
Okay. See, there's my confusion again.
You know, me and my brother were talking about this earlier. One of the main reasons I'm still here
Yes. Yes.
is because I have control of my destiny.
That's right.
I'm not dependent on anybody else.
That's right.
Yes,
As long
yeah.
as I pay my rent every week,
Yeah.
I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about getting kicked out.
Right.
Nope.
You know,
Right.
I don't have to depend on somebody else.
Oh, I do remember you almost got kicked out once.
Once. What?
When?
Way in the beginning. Way in the beginning.
You must have said something.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
go.
I was probably fighting with stupid.
Yes, you were. I said, oh shit, here it goes.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was. I mean, this was early on.
Well, you
Yeah.
almost did too.
Oh, how many times do you think I've gotten kicked out of this place?
3 at least.
Yeah, I'm just.
He's not kicking me out.
You can't
Hey,
kick me out.
I'm solid money.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would be
Mom
stupid.
won't ever kick
that
me
would be
out.
stupid.
'Cause
But
I'm
that's
solid
when
money,
he is
baby.
Stupid.
Here's the other thing.
Never been late.
Look,
Ever.
Look, never. You've never ever been late. No. Here's the other thing: is that he knows that you got his back. He thinks, at the same time.
Yeah.
And you've never lied to him. And
Right.
and the other
Never
thing.
had to.
You bringing pizza,
Well, that.
Well, yeah, I'm bringing
hot,
free stuff.
Hot dogs.
and you're nice to him.
Yeah.
Chicken and pork.
You listen to him,
Yeah.
even though you turn a deaf ear, you pretend like you're listening to him.
And he
Oh,
also.
he's been wearing me out the past couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he also knows that you have good friendship with Julie and I.
That's
and,
right.
And we're family.
Yeah.
We've, you know, to be honest with you, we've spent almost every bit of the time that. Well, actually, it took about a month before we actually started talking, and then getting to know each other. You know, I kind of filled him in a little bit about stupid every once in a while, and just kind of gave him the ins and outs. And,
Yeah.
And I never lied to him about the beer thing and doing all that stuff and get the extra couple bucks here and there and
Oh, yeah.
how much it charged. And if he ever asks you to go get beer, make sure you keep the change and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I give him the heads up, you know. And that's what that's how our kinship became
Formed, yeah.
a beginning, and I believe that was before. Well, it was just right after Christmas, I believe.
Well, yeah.
2017.
I mean, they're doing like cleaning Clay's.
Oh, yeah.
Crimson's
That
room,
was
and
after Christmas 2016.
It's like, why
Yeah,
are
was
you
it?
I didn't move
still
here till
cleaning?
February of 2017.
That's right. Yeah, it was after. Well, you
Right.
moved. That's what I said. 2017 is when we started our friendship.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
said. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right about it. But anyway, you know, I mean, what can you do, man? I mean, look, we were just talking about management and being able to talk to management. We need therapy. we need help. We need management.
No, we don't.
No.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
Well,
we're going to pretty soon.
Look, we don't call him Mr. Stupid for nothing.
well, no, you're right about
You
that.
know,
Yeah.
we really don't. That's an apropos name for him.
Yeah,
You know,
so,
but it's like talking to a tree.
Oh yes.
Or a
It-
wall.
Yeah, you know, I don't.
Or a little
I
wind-up
don't
toy.
understand that. Could
You
you're
know,
talking? It's
that
like, are
runs
you
off
even
of Coors
hear,
Light.
Do you even hear what? Are you even listening to what I'm saying? I mean, what's the point of
He
even
does.
talking?
He doesn't, Julian. I think.
No, he doesn't listen to anybody.
I've never really noticed it. I
But-
guess because I avoid him.
Even when he asks you a question, he's not listening.
Right for the answer. That's what I said that the other night. Why ask a question? if
Let
you're
me
not
ask you
listening?
this.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. How many times you heard that?
Oh, all day today, 4 or 5.
Yeah,
How many-
a lot.
A million?
Yeah, yeah.
In the time you've been here?
Yeah, oh yeah, at least
At
5, 6 times a day.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets pretty tiresome. I mean, like.
And he already knows the answer he wants, and if you don't give him the answer he wants, he tells you you're stupid.
But I didn't even listen
I know.
to you.
Well, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No, I mean,
No,
he
seriously.
ask you a question, your opinion, and then just turns a deaf ear. And I'm like, why ask if you're not going to listen?
I don't. That's something I don't understand about him.
I don't either.
I mean,
That's irritating.
I thought I was self-centered.
I thought
Look,
I was.
He invented it.
I don't have anything compared to this dude now.
Yeah,
He's the most self-centered person I've ever met in my life.
And there's a sense,
Period.
the thing about working with him is the sense of urgency that he has.
Wait. Can I stop you?
Yeah.
Because there is no working with him.
Okay.
So
Working for him.
working. Okay, there is no working for him. The thing is that
Slaving for him. No.
Okay,
Yes.
well, that's,
there you go.
close.
I was waiting for you
I'll
to
go
kick
with
it
that.
in. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's just the sense of urgency about things that are not important.
Yeah.
But and then the sense of do it now.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is important, like we need that room ready right now. When we get that they're waiting to get in the room, and then it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and check-in time is at 2 p.m.
No, this is at like 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get the sense of urgency there,
Yeah.
but still, that pisses me off. But the urgency, come on, do it now. I'm like,
It's very degrading in front of
it
the
is.
customers.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
I'm a robot. Do I have nothing else to do? I mean, just drop my pants and go run and do what?
Pretty much.
he'd like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
But I'm just, for an
He's a
example.
perv.
Big
It's
time.
just, but we have nothing else to do but what you say we do. Yeah.
So, a good example.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to say a headache in the morning.
Here's a good example. We go to Walmart today because we both needed to go shopping, and we're going to pick up some stuff for here.
I wanted to go shopping.
A TV and cleaning supplies and that kind of stuff. He gives Nicko $200 in ones.
$250.
In ones.
One.
In $1 bills.
Yes.
Those are my tips.
In $1 bills.
Yeah.
So we get to the checkout. It took us 25 minutes
I want to hear about this. I do.
to get checked out.
Man. Oh, man.
Because Habib, or I'm not sure where he's from. He wasn't from here.
No, he wasn't.
He had an accent of some kind, but I couldn't really place
He
it.
sure did.
He couldn't handle those ones.
No.
He counted out in stacks of 10 all of those ones.
At least I restacked them all in the right way. But it didn't make a difference because I
Yeah.
watched them stack them all opposite ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like so pissed. when he
And
did
so it took him 15 minutes
Oh my God.
just to check out for a TV, some bleach, some carpet stuff,
Just a
some
necessities.
carpet cleaner,
Yeah.
a mop,
Yeah.
air
Air freshener.
some air freshener.
That's what took y'all so long.
Oh my God.
I had to ask him to bag him.
Oh my God. And
What?
then Nicko's trying to do his thing, and he's trying to pay 3 different ways because
Yeah.
I'm
he's
just
got
trying
one
to-
card he wants to
yeah,
use
I'm
up.
trying to run out.
all right?
I'm trying to run out the money that I got.
So he's got one card he wants to use up.
Yep.
He's got another card he wants to use up, and you're going to pay the rest in cash. That took another 15 minutes.
Oh, I bet this guy was just reeling. I bet his eyes
Oh, he
were
couldn't do
rolling
it.
back
He
in his
had to
head.
have help.
I bet.
He had to have help. Okay.
Split
So,
tender my
Two
first
different
day.
managers.
So,
Oh, wow.
we screwed him up because we
He's
had
ridiculous.
3 different, because we had stuff for here that had to be paid for separate.
Right.
Right.
Nicko had his stuff, and I had my stuff.
And I also had to get a duplicate copy of the receipt for
Okay.
here.
Right.
There we go.
He probably
so
had
he
to go
needed a
home.
copy of the receipt.
Did he have to go home after that?
So-
He probably.
So I get up there,
These LOA.
and mine was simple. I just stuck my card in and paid for everything.
Yeah.
So he probably had to see me.
Yeah. This is a
Because
typical.
I wasn't complicated.
I really wasn't wanting to go. Actually, I was wanting to get out of here for a little bit. I figured about an hour and a half, and it complicated itself so quickly.
Yes,
and
it did.
I couldn't get out the door without
See what happens when you leave.
stupid
me.
on my ass for. I mean, it's like okay, it was only 9. It was like 9:30, something like that. And we were gonna leave at 11. And for that hour and a half, he was on me the whole entire time. It's like, oh, you can't do it, I'll do it. There's no way you can get it done in an hour and a half. You can't do this, you can't do it. I'm
We're
like,
back an hour and 10 minutes.
yeah, hour and 10 minutes. And I still had, when we got back in the parking lot, to unload the groceries into the truck. We both looked at each other, and Crimson goes,
Let's go.
no. He goes, God, man, I got a headache just thinking about it. He's pissing me off. And he's not even around us.
Yeah.
And you can feel that just tension.
I mean, we're unloading the carts at Walmart. I was like, he's still wearing me out.
That's exactly right. I looked right at him. I said, I figured we're going to have a little bit of a good time kind of hanging out. Man, that was the worst Walmart trip I've ever been when the Walmart was not filled up.
Because he was standing on your shoulder.
Yes.
Well, see what happens if you leave me, it gets complicated.
Oh, that didn't have shit to do with it.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, like I told him, I am never doing that again. I'm done.
He's not doing it.
I'm done. You are the cachet of it now.
Now I know how my daughter felt when I left her with her dad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now I know I shouldn't talk to me.
We're walking back to the truck. We're unloading the cars. And like, man, I hadn't seen the man in an hour, and he's still wearing me out.
Yeah. I know.
Damn.
I'm looking at him. He goes, I need a beer.
I bet.
That's too bad, man. I brought mine.
Yeah.
Well, it was a little early for me.
Well, it depends on who you
So I
work
opened
for.
one up when I got home.
Right,
Right. Look, I didn't even... When I got home, I brought mine. I put it in the kitchen. I just left it there because I'm still in shock that I even made it back in an hour and 10 minutes.
It was pretty quick.
It was pretty quick. All I wanted to do is get the ice cream.
Oh, my
back for
M&M
you.
ice cream. Thank you so much.
I got her a treat today.
I'm spoiled.
I did buy me a treat, though.
I brought me a treat, too.
Good.
You got you some ice cream sandwiches.
I got some ice cream, Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I saw them. They look
Yeah,
good.
they're good.
Uh-oh.
I had one already.
Put a lock on your freezer.
After my steak.
Put
Yeah,
a
I'm
lock on
surprised
your
you're
freezer.
not like
I'm
out.
sorry, I know how many's in there.
There you go. Don't be looking this way. I got M&Ms.
What, are you going to trade out for one?
Maybe. I doubt
Are
it.
you kidding? You're going to trade out a high dollar M&M for a Neapolitan? You might as well
Hey, I
get
didn't
two.
pay but $2 for 12 of them.
I know.
That's why I bought them.
I know.
It was
They were cheap.
like Jonathan, he said, did you take a beer? And I was like, no, I didn't. I did today, but I didn't yesterday.
You're damn right.
In fact, I took two. Yeah.
And you know what?
One for Nick, one for me.
He came up. I said, you going to the store? And he goes, yeah. I said, he said, what? You need a pack of smokes? He's been bumming smokes off of me all week long. I said, yeah. And I totally forgot about it. Just blank. I got other things going on in my mind. And then Julie's going over to pick up your bike. And then I love her snide little marks. I know she's up to something when she says something. She goes, so I'm glad you got us a pack of smokes. I said, us? She goes, Jonathan
Got us a pack of smokes.
Yeah, us. And then I thought of it. Jonathan got me a pack of smokes, not us. And I said, well, you don't smoke regular cigarettes. You smoke menthols. Well, too bad.
It's not. I was just saying that. I was being honest. I'm glad you got a pack of smokes. No, he's going to buy me some more.
She's always got a reason for saying something.
Look at that. She just guilted him. Oh, my God. You're
yeah.
good. You're doing good.
He said he was going to buy me some tomorrow.
That's
He
nice.
said, oh, you don't smoke this, right?
Well,
You smoke
yeah,
menthol.
tomorrow is Friday, right?
I'll get you some tomorrow.
All right, man.
No, he
Oh, yeah,
didn't.
tomorrow's Friday. You know what you get?
Nothing.
Lots of ones.
Oh, my God.
Oh, lots of ones. I'll take the ones. I'll take them. Well, last Friday we got $40 in tips.
Yeah, well, actually, we actually made 60.
I mean, that still pisses me off that he gave you $200 in once.
Yeah. Well, like when
Like, really, dude?
Look.
Really?
I told you when I go to spend
And
money.
he did it on purpose.
No, well, he
He
gets.
absolutely did it on purpose.
He did do it on purpose, honey. He's got a stack of
Absolutely.
20s in there. But you know what? He's also got... He says that the other place is right next to the strip bar, and that's all they ever pay in is ones. Well, I can understand that, but, you can go to the bank.
Take it to the bank.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I go to use them. I go to spend them, and I'm paying in ones. And I said, actually, I'm a stripper, and I said, no, I don't have the boobs or the balls for it. And they're like, okay, yeah, I can see that. I was like, no, really, my boss.
We're going to go, oh, God, here comes the same old joke.
And I know, but it's true. And it's funny.
You don't tell that to the same cashier every time, do you?
No.
Maybe
Okay.
she doesn't know that.
Good.
No,
Don't.
I know. No.
There's always the same cashier there anyway.
I don't tell-
think you're the crazy lady.
I get that anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that.
Yeah.
But
I
I used to get that at Home Depot all the
I
time.
remember one time I was waiting outside and out in front on Front Beach Road and looking inside, and
Yeah.
there's this guy that there's a long line, huge long line. And Julie pushing up the case in front of her, and this
With my foot.
this guy he had this kind of a problem going on.
Yeah.
Well,
Rocking problem.
rocking, but he was behind her, so you would see his head go up this way and then back. And I'm watching it, so I'm seeing his face going, and he's like really close to her and trying to get her
And
attention.
I'm talking to somebody else.
Yeah, and I'm going, she's oblivious. She does
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Know, she does not
No
have
clue.
any idea. But then she turned, and she saw him, and I could see her like kind of cringe for a second. I was like, "Yep." He got her attention finally. That poor guy was sitting there rocking back and forth for like 3 minutes, man. Oh, poor kid. Yeah, what?
Yeah, it freaked me out.
But she talked to everybody in the line, man. I mean, everybody in the line.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
surprised
Well, that's
she didn't
how she is.
You could have skipped people, just kind of nonchalantly got up in front of them
I'm
and
gonna
talking.
try that next time.
I'm telling you, it will work for you. I swear it will.
Yeah. So
just-
what are you buying? Oh, okay. Well,
Hold on a second. Slide that thing up there. a
Susie,
little further.
wait, Susie, and then go.
Yeah, never mind. You're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah. Look, if she consciously tries to do it,
Yeah.
she'll fuck it up.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're absolutely right.
She'll blow it.
You're doing fine. Just
She'd have to
live
do it
stream.
unconsciously.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting there talking about how I look like Captain Morgan because I had that picture with the mustache. Every time I go in there, I see that.
That's
I
a
see
great
Captain
picture.
Morgan, and I've got this picture of a mustache with a hat, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
This umbrella.
I
You
look
know-
like
you ever
Captain
see that
Morgan.
picture?
You gotta have your knee up.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to redo that.
You have to have your knee. You can't be Captain Morgan without
Without
having
your
your
knee.
knee up.
We're gonna have to wait for another mustache to come here through Panama City Beach that we
Yeah,
can
there
pick
you
up
go.
off the ground.
Yep.
I could draw one.
Wigs, weaves, and mustaches. That's what we get around here. And
I
eyelashes.
got a black hat. Where's my black hat? I like that black hat.
It's over there.
I
Yeah.
got the black hat, man.
Well, you gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave it to you. Jeez.
But I can't really wear it around here because I work too much. Next time I go somewhere.
Yeah, next time.
So, we
Yeah.
have a new female
Did
director
she got
of
oh
the
good.
CIA.
Good.
She was confirmed today.
Good.
I don't know what the final vote was. I know she was confirmed. I don't know what the final vote was. It was
Doesn't
some-
matter.
There were some Democrats that crossed over and voted for her, and some
Uh-huh.
Republicans that didn't vote for her. McCain, Rand Paul, typical dumbasses. But yeah, so, this lady's pretty impressive. She's been in the CIA for 30 years. Started out as an agent and moved her way up. And one of the first times that they've had an insider actually move up to be in charge of the CIA. Of course, she was deputy director before she was made director, so she knows what she's doing, and I think it's going to be a good thing. There's a good bit going on right now. You got the volcano blowing up again, and
Guys golfing on the golf course.
yeah,
in the
the
background.
summit with Crazy Kim over there is maybe in jeopardy and maybe not. And I think Donald and John Bolton got this good cop bad cop thing going on.
You got that right.
And John Bolton's the bad cop, and Donald's playing the good cop. And but I think, look, I still think it's going to happen. Think about it now. You've been going up against the biggest country in the world, the most powerful country in the world for 70 years, and you haven't gotten anywhere. And they're telling you that they're going to be your friend and take care of you and protect you and give you money and give you an economy. And why in the hell wouldn't you make a deal with them?
Right?
Yeah, that makes
Really?
yeah.
I mean, you've been beating your face against the wall for 70 years and you got nowhere with it. And they're saying, hey, we'll be your friend.
Yeah.
We'll protect you and we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
We'll feed all your people because you can't feed them. We'll come in there and build infrastructure and build you, we'll reunite you with your South
Well,
Korean
yeah.
brothers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and give you a real country, and we'll let you stay in power.
Can't beat that.
Man, it's like
You know.
giving
It's
them a
a
silver
win-win.
spoon, man. Again.
So why in the hell would you? That's pretty good negotiation tactics right
Well,
there.
it's like us with our bosses. It's like
We'll
do all the work.
Yeah.
you take all the pay.
You take all the pay. We'll do it with a smile on our face and work tirelessly.
And we get to pick any comforter we want. Thank you.
But
Thank you very
we
much.
do have
Appreciate
we do have a few demands. We get to our friends. We get to set them up real well.
it. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we do.
Y'all set me up, bro.
We do, yeah. You know what? And it's fun to do.
It is fun. Yeah, John. I brought John his choice of comforters today.
Oh my God.
We had to match the carpet. You know how John is. So we were talking about last
Becky
night.
Martin.
Oh,
door.
yeah, he's...
Yeah.
I cannot believe it. I'm sitting there being a man, spraying down the sidewalk and spraying down this, that, and then here comes Julie out with her card, and John goes, "Oh, yeah, okay, we're gonna go
Look at wall
look at
colors
comforters." I'm
and-
like, how gay is that?
No, as I told him.
Really? We were
Because
having a
I
great
like-
conversation, and Julie just comes out and dick blocks me, right? Is that how that worked? I mean, and not a dick block in a just dick block my conversation with a guy. You know, I was having a man-to-man conversation and gone.
Oh.
Thank you.
I had things to do, and I wanted him to choose because I liked what he had on his bed, but it didn't match the carpet. And so I went and I spent all this time to try and find him something that would match his carpet.
She did. She separated everything and color
yeah,
coordinated it in the cart.
I did, and I'm like, so
brought it in here, covered it up, made sure it was nice and cool, and
So you have a choice between this one and this one. This has this sheets, and this goes with this one, and so yeah. So that's one of our demands is to make our friends feel comfortable.
And you did. He felt very, very accepted and
even though his walls
he went into his multicolor room.
Yes, with 3 different color walls.
The most worn out carpet I've ever seen.
But
cabinet doors that don't shut.
He does have a putting green in this room. I mean, he does have a free putting green.
Yeah, he has a free bumpy putting green. And you know he's got a great room. It just needs a little bit of a
love.
Yeah, there you go. But it doesn't need to be decorated yet. There's no way you could compliment all those colors.
He's been dealing with decorators.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Because he's a painter. Right.
Yeah.
So that's
wallpaper. He's been doing that and all that stuff.
He's a paper hanger and a painter.
Yeah.
And he worked for decorators.
Dude, I walked out of that room last night because these two little chatty catties.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gone.
Oh yeah, he can go with it now.
I'm gone, man.
Go with it.
I mean, look, I've been in the business and decorating closets. I remodeled closets for a long time, but I didn't get into talking about fabrics and.
Oh, he
colors.
will.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have fun with that, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It is fun.
I know. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad you found our carousel friend.
He's got a real good eye for color too.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. He called the color that was on the wall.
Yeah. By the number.
And by the number, I told him it was an A3031, and he's like, that's it. That's a honeycomb. I'm like, that's right.
Yeah, the 5-digit number off the top of his head. It was like,
he's a genius with that. If he could shoot better in golf, maybe he'd be better at that. Right? I've never seen him play golf. I've seen him putt, but he can talk a game. He can talk the game.
He's a pretty decent shot.
He could be a commentator.
He could be a great commentator.
Oh yeah, he'd be a hell of a commentator.
I think so too.
He would. He'd be a hell of a commentator.
Yeah, man.
We should get him on one day with us.
Yeah, why not?
We'll have to get him early.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd be sleepwalking.
Yeah. You don't
talking.
get him early, you don't want him.
You got to get him after the night, in the beginning of the morning, because he's still got the little fuzzy going on.
Right.
Because this morning he got out the door this morning before he went to work. I look over at him, and he's standing by himself. And he's doing the carousel.
Tim Conway thing.
Yeah, Tim Conway thing right there at the door. And he looked at me. He's, gotcha. And I said, all right, baby, I love it. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
That's hilarious.
And then he comes home and he's all mopey and all pissed off and everything. I said, well, you really you had a change of events today. He goes, man, I just let him all have it today. And I said, but you left feeling pretty good, didn't you? He goes, yeah, I was hungover. Now every time I go out with Roger Dodger, he says, hey, normally I don't make it to work the next day.
No, he doesn't.
And all I got to do is say Roger Dodger. Apparently, Roger Dodger has worked
bad news.
Well, he's worked at every place that these guys have worked at, and he's the only one who's lost his job.
Yep.
Because the management knows that
Yep.
he's the problem, and not them.
John's been down here 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't start there when he got here, but he's been with him. He's been here. Hell, he's coming up on 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
This June will be 4 years he's been down here. No,
he's been working for them for.
He's been with Connor for 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. That's what I said. 3 years.
So he started there after me and Roger. See, we all three used to work for Connor.
Yeah. But how long did Roger Dodger work there before John? Y'all come in at the same time, kind of? I'm just kind of figuring maybe 6 months, a year.
A couple of months.
Okay.
3 months.
Yeah. So.
Roger was obviously the first to go.
Me and Roger started for him within 2 weeks of each other.
Yeah.
And didn't know it.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that.
I started for him in Montgomery.
Uh-huh.
He started working down here in Panama City. So they got plants all across Southeast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're based out of Texas.
Yeah, I looked it up online. It's an impressive company.
Huh.
Very impressive company.
And so I started in the Montgomery plant.
Mm-hmm.
And then Roger started here about 2 weeks before I started in the Montgomery plant. We had no idea.
How long did Roger last at this one?
Year and a half, maybe.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years.
It's longer than I'd have thought.
He got into it with one of the guys, and he ended up losing his job over it. You know, his mouth got him in trouble.
Oh well, what
And that's why he lost his job with where I work at now.
Yeah.
His mouth got him in trouble.
Oh, okay. Because
Is that what the final result was? Oh,
Yeah.
when I met him, I said, I'm Julie.
It's always that with
I
Roger.
said it's nice to finally meet you. I've heard terrible things.
Well, you know
It's
what?
always that with Roger. It's his mouth. You know,
I'm kidding.
Have you
Not.
know-
he
It
gets
wasn't a
he
kid.
gets his
I
drink
wasn't-
going and he gets that mouth running.
Yeah. Just like last night. It
You
was
know.
arrogant.
I'm about the only one that can handle him when he's drunk.
Yeah. I was done with it. Yeah, you did the right thing. You did the same thing you did with Stupid. You just walked away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Well,
he-
he asked me today what the YouTube channel was.
Oh, did you tell him?
Yeah, I told him.
Oh, good, man. If you're listening, brother, man.
He ain't out there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Too bad.
I'm
too
not
bad,
even sure
too
he
bad.
knows how to use it.
No, not at this juncture.
So-
What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's way past his bedtime, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was out and having a good time with your brother last night. I
Oh, I
I
know.
was so shocked, man.
Well, his wife's out of town.
Ah,
When she
There-
goes out of town,
Yeah, I know.
he goes on
the
the
cat's
beach.
away.
Yeah.
That explains it. Well, yeah, because
So-
we were working and you said John went out with.
No,
I was
he-
like, John went with Roger.
Yeah, I know. You remember Roy coming up last night going, "Hey, I thought he was asking about you." He's like, "Where did you guys go?" And I'm like, "He's in bed, man." I said,
Yeah.
"I don't know where John's at." I said, "His car's there." I said, "Maybe he's in the bathtub. I don't know where he's at, man. I have no idea."
Maybe he's sleepwalking around the corner.
And then he goes, and then I clicked. I said, "Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Roger Dodger was here."
That's
And-
right.
And I remember them talking. Apparently,
Now they were down at Buster's,
that's what he said. He went down the Buster's.
and they was up on stage. Roger was playing and John was singing.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
See, that needs to be put on YouTube. I just want to see
That
John.
might be pretty funny.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking.
John,
No, look.
you've never seen me karaoke, have you?
No, man.
I have.
The only time you and I have ever been out is
That's right.
once.
And John, we're both entertainers. We get up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the stage singing, we entertain.
That's fine.
That's what we do.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we're hams. We get up there and ham it up. You know.
Mhm.
So I have fun.
We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it.
I get up there and have fun.
I mean, we're gonna have to do it here one day. 'Cause I
Oh, I'll
can't-
do it here.
I can't go anywhere, man. We can
Yeah.
set up a stage and we'll just
Yeah.
have one karaoke night by the pool.
Yeah.
Panama City Beach, live.
Yeah.
We could.
We can do a live broadcast.
And we could
that
have.
way.
we could.
Well,
That'd be
we
fun.
talked about having John and Roy. John
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Roy.
Roy.
John and Roy, Joy. That's,
Joy,
it.
yeah.
That's what we're gonna call him.
Oh.
All right, now Joey's coming on stage.
Yeah,
How about that? That would work.
Her medication's wearing off. It's all right.
No, I need some actually. That's it. But yeah, I talked about them performing because I mean we had that impromptu concert
Yeah, yeah.
and Takedown Man was like, we should have a concert.
Yeah, well,
and
yeah,
I said I talked to John. He said maybe a couple songs. We could do that, and then we could do karaoke after. Not me, but you guys could.
Oh no, yeah, no.
I'll do it. I'll do karaoke.
I'm gonna sit back
know
and
you would.
commentate this, man. This is gonna be fun.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville.
Yeah, there's a good one.
Yeah, that's always good.
I've been doing that one forever.
Who is that?
Jimmy Bucket. Hello.
That's right.
All right. What?
Name that tune.
Who's the groupies? What's the groupies called?
I
The Parrots.
don't.
Parrot heads.
Heads.
I
Sorry,
believe-
I have no idea. I just know it's the Parrots.
I know that the margaritas are good there. That's all I know. French dip is good too.
Well, hell yeah. He's got a
They
song
better
called
be.
Margaritaville.
would
You
think
know he's going
it
to have
better
good
be good.
margaritas.
Yeah, they better be good. Yeah, they're better at that other Mexican place, but they're still good there. Yeah.
Oh, save me.
Yeah, but I can't have margaritas anymore.
Well,
No.
it was all that I could do to keep from crying.
Yeah, who's that?
I don't know.
Sometimes it seems so useless
I don't
to
know.
Oh, that's,
remain.
I know who that is.
You don't have to call me darling.
Then, darling. I don't know who that is.
David Allen Coe. Never called me
that-
by my name.
I don't know. I know the
You
song, but I don't even know.
never even called me
I've
by
heard the song, but I
my
don't know who it
name.
is. I was gonna say Garth
We're
Brooks.
gonna have to get
Well,
a little
I
bit.
would
You're gonna have to get a little bit
The
different
day my
background music, man.
mom got out of
This is
prison.
really fucking me up.
Well, you know, let's
Well, I
see.
mean, yeah, heck, man. I mean, we got all kinds of options to do. But we're still going to do what we all were talking about. We need to really get a couple scripts out and do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I want to do that. I
I do
absolutely want to do that.
Yeah.
We'll have to get some sound effects where you can be able to play the sound effects when we need sound effects and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
All right, so we have a goal tomorrow.
So you need to write down this.
Well, I mean, it's going to be somewhat of a production.
Well, yeah. What
So
we'll
we're
do is
gonna
while
have to
you're
work
doing,
on
while
it,
you're
plan
working,
on
you're,
it, you
yeah,
know.
while you're doing your work, you're
Yeah.
working. When we're here, when we have our little bit of spare time, we'll start looking up one. We'll pick one, and we'll all agree to it.
Yeah.
And then you and I will work on props.
Yeah, like I'm cleaning the
Sound
room, I
effect,
can
right.
hit the tub with something and
Yeah,
see what
right,
kind of noise
right.
it makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, because you,
Yeah,
you
I know.
can't.
Well, that's how they did it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
Exactly. We're talking about radio theater.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Thank
want
you.
to do some radio drama theater, from back in the 30s and 40s.
Because
Yeah.
we don't
And-
really like the real
'cause
drama.
Some
We
of that
prefer to
stuff's
make it
pretty
up.
cool.
Yeah,
you
it
got,
is.
You know, you had
It's not pretty cool, man.
Sam-
It's
Sam
completely
Spade.
awesome, man, for people to be that
and-
talented.
and,
to get your
you-
mind
one
wandering.
one of the big ones was Johnny Dollar, and he was an insurance
Yes.
investigator.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he had
Yeah.
a show that ran for like 12 years.
Yeah.
You know, so he's one of the big names from back in that time frame. And you know, Vincent Price, Agatha Christie,
Yeah.
some of that stuff, some Sherlock Holmes. You know,
I used to
it was
listen
real
to
big
books
in
on
Britain for longer than it was here. TV kind of made that go away
Yeah, with
in the
that.
States.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, they still have a couple in Britain today.
Well, you know,
Uh,
they still got Keeson. What's his name?
New Zealand still has a good bit of it too, because I did some reading on it, did some research into it.
Who did we talk
and,
about yesterday?
They still Garrison Keillor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harrison Keeler.
Yeah,
He's live almost every
Yeah.
day, man. I
Right.
mean, and I saw him live at the Orpheum.
yeah.
And it went live broadcast, and I'll tell you what, that's a show.
Oh yeah.
And these guys know what they're doing. And
It's kind of like Ed Sheeran doing like all his different voices, singing in different voices.
yeah, well,
In
no,
a
no,
way?
no. Well, he's in a studio. This is
Live,
everything that
okay.
he does. Garrison does.
These were live radio broadcasts.
These are like in big, huge theaters at the Orpheum, man.
Right,
And he
right.
had it jam packed out.
Yeah.
And it's live broadcast across the United States. People are tuning in, and I mean, he had a huge following until it went kind of the other way because of
He
the.
pissed some people off.
Yeah, he's in. Well, no, he got caught up in the #MeToo movement.
He
was-
pissed some people off.
He was.
The wrong people, maybe. I don't know.
Well, no, he was doing things he shouldn't have been doing.
Oh,
with
I
the
got
ladies.
you. Okay, gotcha.
You know what?
Kind of like Harvey Weinstein and,
gotcha.
and Matt Lauer.
Okay. No,
You know, you can. The way I look at him, Garrison, he actually had a movie out called Garrison Keillor,
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it, but
and
I've heard about it.
oh shoot, man.
Woody Harrelson. Oh,
No, not Woody Harrelson. Okay, it'll come to me.
later.
Yeah.
You wake up in the middle of the night and go-
famous actress. She's in everything. She's real political nowadays. I can't. Never mind. It doesn't make any difference. But this guy was pretty much a pig, and he got caught.
Yeah.
And he did marry a younger woman, had another child, and the child's only probably right now probably 9-10 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like 70 something, and or maybe close to. I want to look that up.
Tony
But-
Curtis? Because I know he had a kid when he was about 70.
I believe he's like in his 70s, but I mean,
Oh, no, he's in his 80s now, at least.
no, I'm saying Harris. Yeah.
Garrison?
Garrison?
Garrison.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's the production that I liked. What I liked about the production was it was live, and you knew it was live because it went to commercial, and then they took a break, and everybody had to hush, and the crowd got quiet, and you just anticipated. You could see the pianist getting all antsy, getting ready to go ahead and jam out the thing, and they'd go into commercial and tell a little bit about the book or whatever else is going on, his next venue that was going to go. Man, look here, chills going up.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to see people perform in such a manner that just makes
Different.
makes you want to listen more, And,
Yeah.
And that's what I'd like to try this out and see what kind of fun we can
Well,
have.
usually
I know
the-
we're going to laugh all the way through this.
Oh,
but-
yeah. Well, back when I was delivering, I was catching something on one of the radio stations or somewhere on iHeart, and I was catching some of that old radio drama, radio theater on like Sunday nights. I'd be out delivering, and it was on And I don't remember what station it was on. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it. And it was really cool. Maybe 25-minute, 30-minute little skit, little story, a short story is all it is.
And your mind wanders, you know.
And it was, it was narrated, and then you had people talking in the parts, and it was just really, neat. It was really interesting.
Looks like a book on tape, basically, but live,
kinda.
like a live,
Yeah, it would be like an audio book, but I mean, this was more of. It's not really a book because
it's more of a production. I mean,
it's a production on the radio.
A play on radio. Yeah.
It's a play on the radio. That's why they call it radio theater.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty neat.
I think we could try that.
I found myself getting engrossed in it. And getting interested in it and wanting to know what happened. And I'd have to get out and go take the pizza to the door and then come back, and I'd miss part of it. I was like, damn, what the hell happened?
It's just like,
like
the
a soap opera.
Just like the old Ovaltine commercial. Remember that Christmas story with the kid with the dad had the leg for the lamp? Remember that? And he's sitting there, he's anticipating scratching off, and the radio guy's like, okay, what is it? He's like, and he's in the bathroom going, come on, Mom, I'm just going to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom. He's anticipating and waiting to, and it's a commercial for Ovaltine. And all these kids were like devastated because it took weeks for him to finally get this it was a Cracker Jack box. Right?
I think so.
Yeah, it came out of that.
Can't remember.
And it was a commercial for it. He's like, there was a coupon for Ovaltine.
Oh, jeez.
Poor kid.
I bet.
That poor kid, man. I really felt bad for that kid.
Yeah.
Well, I've never done anything like that. Of course, I've never done anything like this. So that it'll be interesting to see how,
You're enjoying it?
I will have a script.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You have parts 3.
Yeah.
So
I've never done anything like
it's gonna be
that
either.
either.
I'm kind of looking forward to doing that.
That'd be fun.
I know.
After listening to those episodes, it'd be pretty cool to do something.
Well,
like
yeah, that's the thing about reading.
And I've never done any kind of performance. I've never been in I was in some stuff when I was a kid, in the church.
I never really
But I've never really been in a play. I've never been in anything like that. Now, John has.
Yeah.
John did that in high school. But I've never really participated in any kind of performance arts like that.
I haven't.
So I'm kind of excited to do something like that.
Does cheerleading count? No. Okay.
No, it doesn't because that's not a play.
I'm kidding. No, I never have.
I played football, but that didn't count either.
Yeah.
But see.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. And I want us to prepare for it and be ready for it.
Right,
and,
absolutely.
We'll have to practice a couple of times and
that'll be fun.
Do that kind of stuff. And
then
when we get ready to do it, we'll do it. And
no one will see us.
I think it'll be good once we get it done.
Oh, sure.
I think so too. I really do. It's like when you read a book, you can go anywhere that your imagination can take you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they can imprison your body, but they cannot imprison your mind. I mean, you can go, like when I read, like, for example, a Nora Roberts book about the Northern Lights. I was actually going to Alaska in my head, and I was there. I eat dinner and I go, all right, I'll see y'all. I'm going to Alaska. I'm going back to Alaska. And I dive into that book and I read till 4:30 in the morning, and it's like wherever your imagination. So you hear, I guess you'll hear our voices, or you hear the voices, and you can imagine the people and what they would look like, and it could be, whatever you imagine is the sky's the limit, I guess.
You bring that Northern Lights up, and I got to go to Alaska. I think I told you this.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And I went to where they actually was in this town, and just outside of Denali, and. I'll tell you what, it had one store. I saw the radio station. The radio station was pretty cool. But you know what? I know that for a fact, when it gets cold there, everybody leaves. But they have this really cool festival of all different countries that come around, and like German chocolates, Swiss chocolates, chainsaw art. I mean, just, you can feel the vibe.
I think they'd have ice sculptures.
Planes taking off down the main road just to get out of town. Because when you get into town, you come by train. And when you get off the train, you're waiting because that train goes 55 miles the opposite way. And then comes back, and then you got to get it 55 miles back the other way. Now, if you miss that train, you better know somebody in that town because there is no motel, there is no hotel, there is no guest lodging, there's nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
you say Nora Roberts lived there.
Well,
Yeah,
that'd
Nora
be,
Roberts.
that'd be a good place to put a Patel.
Yes. A Patel.
All of them.
All of them. All of them. Put all Patels there.
That's just my opinion too.
So she reminded me of something. She talking about, when you read a book, you take a journey.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I smoked some skunk weed one time.
You did.
And we were listening to classical music, and I was Frodo in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there you go. Well, yeah, anywhere your mind
Getting
can
ready.
take you.
I was getting ready for Bilbo's birthday party, which is the first chapter of the Lord of the Rings.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's titled An Unexpected Party.
Okay.
Okay.
I have one of those.
So. I'm Frodo, and I'm in charge of getting ready for the party.
You're
and it's classical music
You're
playing.
what? Which one are you?
Frodo.
Oh.
The one that actually ended up throwing the ring in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
He's throwing the ring.
That's amazing.
Wow. Anywhere your imagination can take you. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Especially when you smoke that skunk weed.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word
Oh, then
for
they
it.
played Dark Side of the Moon, and I was in a spaceport. Whoa, you talking about a trip. That was some good shit.
How about that?
Yeah, man. Dark Side of the Moon will get you every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Anything,
Especially on that skunk weed.
I can only imagine. Yeah,
Dude, you know
Well,
how,
speaking of Alaska,
the sounds get loud and soft in that?
Yes.
And that was aliens walking by me in a spaceport. That's what it was.
That's wild. I would
I
like
saw
to
them
see
in my
that.
head. I saw these
I'd like to see
creatures
that.
just.
I can't
they
see
come up.
You
Crimson.
you were with people, right?
Yeah, I was.
That's a good thing.
I
can't see
was. That's
Crimson.
with one of my
But-
fraternity brothers.
Actually,
We were listening to some Vandersteens, which were some of the first flat speakers ever put out. This is back in the late 80s.
I wouldn't have any idea.
Well,
And they were tall speakers, used to have the big speakers.
oh, yeah.
All right. But they were only this thick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were
the
about
thin
this
ones.
wide,
Yeah.
but they're only this thick, So
Yeah.
it was some of the first flat speakers ever made.
Yeah.
And they were high end. It was like $2,000 speakers.
well, we were talking about Alaska.
You know.
not to change the subject on you, but we were
So,
talking about Alaska
yeah,
because
it
you were
was
talking
awesome.
about Alaska, and I would think that ice sculpture would be one of the things that they would do.
Oh, yeah, they had that, too.
Because
yeah.
it would be easy to find ice to make a sculpture.
Well, yeah, they had snowball fights too.
Where that, yeah, but that Alaska is one of the top 5 states for it's the top 5 drunken states in the
Drunken
in the
states?
Yes, there's like.
But you know what the most drunk city in the United States is?
Yes,
What?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That's right. You must have read the same article.
I did. I know. That's why I brought
The
it up.
top 5 are all in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And where did you guys get your news from? Let me know.
From the Drudge
Drudge
Report.
Report.
Okay, good. Thank
Yes,
you.
we
I
read
saw
this.
that this morning.
Yes.
I was perusing
And-
this morning.
yeah.
I was like, no, maybe yesterday. I might have been yesterday I saw it.
But you hear
Top
that
5 drunken cities.
Green Bay. Yeah, Green Bay.
Oh, yeah, it had to be yesterday because I was talking to John about it, and we're all binge drinkers.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
well,
no,
yeah.
no. We're all heavy drinkers.
Heavy drinkers. That
Heavy
would be it.
drinker.
Yeah, we
Right,
fit the
so
category.
For a woman to be a heavy drinker, she has to have 8 drinks
eight-
in a week.
Eight
What?
drinks a week.
In a week.
What?
What's
To
they're
be a
not
heavy drinker.
excessive? What is excessive
All right. For a man, you have to have 15 drinks in a week.
In a week.
in a week?
In a week.
Whatever.
So Green Bay was the
So
first.
we're all heavy
we're-
drinkers.
yeah, I'm excessive.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Yeah,
So
but
what
heavy
is
drinkers.
Mr. Stupid?
Wait. No, wait a minute. Before we go there,
He just a drunk.
who
asshole.
who determined?
CDC.
CDC.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
So
Depending on.
I love these people.
Okay,
I
no,
just love these people.
it gets better. No.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's go. Come on, come on. I'm not here. More.
Let's see, they, but also they rated. Okay, so we got the top 5. We got Wisconsin, Alaska, because there's nothing else to do in Alaska.
No, there's plenty to do in
well,
Alaska.
You
Well,
know,
yeah,
I'm
there's
just
so
kidding.
only 2 things to do in Alaska.
Yeah. You gotta hunt.
I'm just kidding.
Drink and...
You hear about Alaskans.
Okay, 3 things.
You hear about Alaskans drinking.
Yeah,
you do.
okay,
You've
yeah.
heard that. But let's see. Okay, no, the number 1 most drunken state was North Dakota. North Dakota was the first one, and then Wisconsin, and then Alaska, and Montana, and then Illinois.
See, this is what I don't understand. How
But-
did they get all this alcohol out to the middle of nowhere?
Big
By
trucks.
those trains.
Big
Train, they
trucks.
fly.
I know how they get it there.
Big
but-
trucks.
But I mean, they must be bringing it in and freaking. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You would think
Plenty
that,
of demand.
you would
Oh
think
my
that
God.
Florida would be up there. You know, you'd think with all
No,
the spring breakers and the whole bit.
No,
you would think that.
no,
that
I don't
we
think
would
they
be
would.
in-
I don't think we're in. I think that this is a category of its own. I would think.
Yeah.
Well, it's a number of bars and restaurants and drinking establishments that are there, and what people do in their leisure, and the people that admit to excessive drinking. So 25% of the people in Wisconsin admit to binge drinking or whatever. So that's 25% of the population. So that's why they're so.
Oh, they're all liars.
Well, no, 25%. Well, 25% actually admit to. So you can imagine how many. Okay.
How many didn't?
Yeah, can you imagine? You're right. That's what I'm saying. You know.
That's what I'm saying. They're all liars. There's a whole bunch of closet people out there. You know.
So you want to
75% of them are lying.
Like, man, I know when they brought alcohol back, you know, many years ago. Listen, you can't tell me that the percentage is higher for the non-alcoholic drinkers than it is for the people that are drinking. Everybody has to have a drink at the end of the day. I'm not saying everybody does, but I'm letting people know that the majority, this place is swollen with alcohol. And it goes on, the list goes on. I mean, I just read you know what's stupid? Brought me a tore up letter today about opioids. Okay? And he goes, why are they asking me this? I said, first off, because you're a retail commercial business.
Who is this?
Stupid.
Oh.
It came from the United States CDC, Controlled Substance Abuse, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Oh, that's okay.
So he goes, what are they asking from me? And I said, look, if you don't understand it, don't worry about it.
Right.
Second thing is they're not asking for any money. They're asking you to make this a shelter for people that have drug addictions and alcohol problems.
Right.
And he goes, huh? Okay, I said, this conversation's over.
Yep.
I said, since you've already got it ripped up, crumble it up and throw it away.
There you go.
I said, if you don't have any idea of how you can be educated on what you know about this country here, about what's going on in the epidemics, don't ask me. You already ripped it up. Quit.
I was just going to say one more thing about this. Wisconsin was also named among the top 15 most fun states due to recreation and nightlife.
Well, that makes sense.
Imagine that.
At least they're having a good time with it. Nobody's having any problems, right?
That's right.
They're eating a lot of cheese and drink a lot of beer up there, you know.
The only problems they're probably having is people coming over there to Wisconsin to see if they can have a good time, and they're all angry. That's the only way I look at that. What do you think?
And the Packers lose, they get mad.
Oh, screw the Packers.
So you go up there and you become a DUI cop is what you do for a living.
Go on vacation, leave on probation. Yeah.
Hay County, baby.
That's it.
Hay
That's
County.
it, Pay County, yeah.
2 words.
Hay County. I know.
But really,
Two words.
Doesn't it make
2
sense?
words.
Hay County.
No.
You would think that.
Flight risk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's a great one.
And the driest state was Utah. The driest city was Provo, Utah.
I've been there. It is dry.
Crowbar?
Yep.
Well, where were somewhere?
Yeah, that's where BYU is.
Oh.
I went out there back in the 94, summer of 95,
What?
summer of 94. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. I went out there to go to some language refresher training in the military.
Okay.
Spent 2 weeks in Provo.
Wow.
Drier than dry, huh?
Yeah, it was dry.
We went through a dry state. When we broke down, we were
Mississippi.
definitely in a dry state because of the fact that, well, we didn't have anything to drink. And the guy that was going to give us a tow, towed us, actually bought the truck because we had to, it was done, it was toast. So we needed to get back here.
Right.
Guy had a big gun on the floorboard.
Floorboard.
His eyes were all crooked. He's sweating. Julie's sitting in the middle. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
shit, man.
Around
He dropped us off in the middle of the
Interstate.
freaking interstate, dude.
Yeah.
He said, I can't take you no further. You need to get out.
Okay.
With our luggage.
With her luggage. And I'm looking at her.
And I'm like,
She's starting to well up. I'm going, oh, fudge, fuck, mother, this.
she had
that.
evil eyes too. I was like, I was glad.
Man,
to
I'll
go
tell
there.
you what. That was the time that we could use drink. Well, I didn't realize that she had a couple beers put away. My Miss Princess here. Remember we left the cooler in the back. And I didn't know there was 2 beers. Yes. Anyway.
That's right.
But it's just so I got my thumb out there. I said, you need to get out there, put your thumb out there. She's like, anyway, finally somebody pulled up after an hour, maybe a little bit more, and a father and son picked us up, and he drove us to the next town where there was a motel or a hotel.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. Pardon me. I still have visions of that guy, man.
How'd
I
y'all
can
get
still
back?
see his eyes. We from the hotel, I talked to some people and they had some
housekeeping.
friends, right? Housekeeping, and I mean, I just kept talking to people that were working in the lobby, people that were working there, trying to find out how we're going to get back here from Lucedale, Mississippi.
Yeah.
And they had some friends that were going to Mobile, and we paid them $30, and they let us ride with them to Mobile, which we got on a Greyhound bus and made it back here. And I tell you, I've never been so glad to see that ocean. What a nightmare!
Yeah, yeah, it was.
And you don't think I love you after that, and I'm still here, and you're still with me after that. It wasn't your fault, but it was just a nightmare.
Wait, why are you blaming him?
Yeah, it wasn't.
I felt the finger coming right at my face, and then.
It wasn't your fault, but it was just a nightmare
No,
experience.
you know. Listen.
Well, you wanted to go. That was the
No.
thing.
Look, see, there it goes.
That's
That
where
finger
it came from.
directly came right back at me. This whole incident started with Scotty, and he answered a ad in Craigslist.
So don't ever do that.
Yes.
No.
I will.
I'm good.
I despise Craigslist. I don't care about Craigslist. I will never do anything for Craigslist ever again because of that. What a nightmare.
Yeah.
And those turn of events have actually landed me for right where I'm at today.
Yep.
Maybe you think everything's happens for a reason, but
Well, you know what? I'm tired of all these reasonings and whatever rationalizations and clarifications
it was a
I don't get
nightmare.
anymore.
It was a nightmare.
It sure is, and it's still a living nightmare today.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not that bad of a day today.
No
I
good
mean,
deed
it's a
goes
lot
unpunished.
better than it was then.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, we gave some people a ride to Texas and ended up paying for the motel room. And then we got down there, and I was waiting outside at 5 o'clock in the morning outside of a methadone clinic. I'm like, I'm calling back here going, I cannot
Not for us.
Not for us. No, not for us. For the people, we drove down there to do this good deed, and they were going to give us $500. We paid for the motel room, got down there, our truck broke down, we couldn't get home. It was just like, it was like a really bad dream that was real. And
It wasn't a bad dream.
yeah.
It was reality.
It was real. It wasn't a dream.
Yeah.
But you know what? Look where we're at today. We're healthy.
We lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, we did. Well, we got a lot of those.
And we met a lot of nice people on the way back that helped us out. I mean, you know.
I didn't care about those people. I was grateful for those people. I really
That's what I'm
was. But I just couldn't even comprehend of anything that they were saying to me, and I couldn't relate to it because all I really wanted to do was talk about me at that point. But there was no way. There's just no way I could not get that out of my system.
Yeah.
I really couldn't.
The nightmare
Because
experience.
all I was really concerned about was Julie.
Well, you know.
And that was my main goal.
The whole way to Texas, not the whole way, but about halfway to Texas, I said, I said that I didn't think this was the best idea. And that's all I said.
Of course, you're halfway there, so it's too late.
Right, exactly.
Why didn't you say that in the beginning? I mean, help.
I did.
You did? Oh,
But-
did I say? Oh, was it? Oh, okay, now it's my fault again.
No. But now, these days you do listen to
Well,
me. You ask my opinion.
first off,
Stay in your own lane.
No, but see,
Stay in your own lane, that's right.
the thing about it is that the
He
lesson,
said, she said. Here
the
we
lesson
go.
learned. No, not the lesson learned.
Lesson
but
learned,
not
no.
lesson learned. But the thing that today you ask my opinion, and if you really I want it, and then you actually listen to it, and sometimes we work things out, and you do what I think, and sometimes you do what I think, and
Yes.
I do what
yes.
you think. And
Yes, dear, you're right. Listen to me. We were supposed to get $250.
I
They only
know.
gave us
I thought it was
$100.
$500.
It was supposed to be $500. That's whatever. It didn't work out.
That's what Scott
I lost
said.
the truck. I lost my tools. I lost my dog.
I lost my virginity, and that was bad.
created a new country
You lost
song.
what?
I'm kidding.
You did?
I'm kidding.
Oh boy, it was a horrible.
What kind?
Yeah.
Because you done had a kid by then. So.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. When did that happen?
No, it was just.
I'm,
it was just.
I'm
bad.
trying to figure out what kind of virginity you lost on that
yeah,
trip.
yeah, no.
You weren't saying Virginia, right?
No, I said Virginia. I was just kidding. It's a joke.
Well, I know you're always kidding.
I know.
Oh, Julie, I love you, man. Oh, what are we gonna do?
Shoot me in the head.
No, we can't do that.
Nah.
It's just
We'd have no radio show.
That's right. We wouldn't. Hey, did you like that? You did, didn't you? Hit the like on that?
Oh, yeah, I've already done that.
Oh, cool.
I need to do that.
Well, listen, man, we're coming down to the last hour of this part. You know what?
Last minute.
Yeah, well, we got a few more minutes, but we got to do a couple shout outs to some friends of ours.
I need to get another picture made with Clay, with
We're
Crimson.
supposed to do a couple other things too. Let me have this thing. I believe that we have an email that we have to drop out. And hey, this is Takedown Man's helped us out again tonight. We're all hanging out, and I'm sure he's out there
Waiting for his M&Ms.
waiting for his
Oh.
Reese's cups, my man.
Oh, that's right.
Right, that's what it is.
Chocolate.
But,
Chocolate.
is it right? You wrote down a couple things that we're supposed to do. Where are you at?
You're looking days
Oh,
ago.
good luck finding them in there.
Oh my God!
I know where.
I just went. Everything just went to a blur.
Oh, yeah. Look, her list.
I can.
I didn't.
You know, it's bad when you can't read your own writing.
And you're reading her list. I don't even know how the hell you did
Okay.
it.
Let me scan that.
That's what somebody said that to me the other day. Oh, was it Shamiko? She was like, I can actually read that.
I can't.
And you write like I do.
Yeah.
No, it was about emails and email us. Let me see.
All right.
No, go ahead.
She can't even find them.
No, it was right in here somewhere.
Really? All right. Well, anyway, this is Nicko, and I want to say something about a takedown man. He's done this several times now. This is I think 13 episodes that we're on, and
15.
15. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We're drama free, and we don't want to create any drama. We've got plenty of drama where we live, and
Plenty of drama in our real life.
yeah, and
In our room.
That's right. And this is that's a pretty good headline right there. Just between us, friends, and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool to hang out with. But we're shooting opinions out there. We're shooting up our own thoughts and little stories here and there, and we're grateful to be able to sit around just to have that friendship. The thing that I believe that we want to pitch out is that we have a website which is
realnigganews.com.
And you can get that on Nicko, Takedown Man. If you have any comments you want to go out, go ahead and give us a shout out. Any questions or anything like that? Add in there.
Quirky ideas or thoughts or
anything like that.
Okay, so we'll give the email to Mark because she couldn't find it.
I just threw it up.
It is realnigganews.com. Nicko, it's got Nicko on the end of it. You can write to me. You can write down Takedown Man, and just go down to the bottom. Scroll down to the bottom right of the page of there, and you can sign up and hang out with us for a little bit. Ask any questions, whatever. We'll see what we can come up with. And, but hey, listen, it is Thursday night. We know that for a fact. And this is Panama City Beach, Florida.
Last time I checked.
And boy, the humidity is going to be a little bit tight tomorrow. It's going to be a little sticky. Everybody, man, get to the beach if you're here. Have fun, man.
That's why I was sweating all day.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you were working, lady.
Well, that too.
But anyway, well, this is Nicko. This is Julie and
Yes.
Crimson. We're all going to get ready to sign off, and y'all have a good night.
Thanks so
Good night,
much.
everybody.
Thanks for listening.